Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're a subscriber. My name's Neil and it is time for another episode of Lost. Losties, we're in the home stretch right now. This is episode 22 of season 1, just before the season finale, the 3-part season finale. We left on a big cliffhanger of sorts at the end of last episode. Sayid knows that Locke was lying about the hatch, that the hatch exists, and Sayid's insisting on being taken to it. It's great that I hope that the hatch finally becomes more common knowledge than just Locke's private obsession, and maybe we'll see that shake out in this episode. But I had a very interesting thought, and this was prompted by one of you commenters. After I reacted to the last Sun and Jin flashback episode, and someone said everyone thinks that the Sun and Jin episodes are about the couple, but they're not really. The first one, Land of the Rising Sun, is from Sun's point of view. It is her flashback. Jin obviously is a large part of it, but it is not their flashback, it is her flashback. And episode 17, in translation, alternately, is Jin's flashback. That entire flashback is told from his perspective. So this brings me to my final point. I was complaining for a number of weeks that Hurley was the last character to have their flashback. And he finally got his in episode 18, the incredibly good episode entitled Numbers. But that's not exactly true. There's one more character who hasn't had their flashback yet, and that is Shannon. Because episode 13, Hearts and Minds, while the flashbacks are all about Boone and Shannon, is absolutely from Boone's perspective. So maybe we're owed a Shannon flashback. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon, but I do feel that we have yet to have one. And perhaps it's due, especially since she was so central to the story in the last episode. She needed revenge on Locke. She needed some sort of closure to help her deal with the death of her stepbrother. And right now she seems lost and frustrated and angry and hurt and grieving. And maybe this is a great time to do a Shannon flashback. But this title is called Born to Run, and it could apply to Shannon. I mean, she's a bit of a runner. She just hooks up with random guys and spends time with them in their villas or their yachts or wherever. She was just a bit of a party girl running around. But maybe it could apply to other characters as well. Kate was on the run in Australia. Maybe this is about her. Maybe this is something to do with Claire, who's just given birth to a baby boy. Is that baby born to run, or is Claire born to run with the baby? I don't know. I have less to say going into this episode, mostly because I just watched episode 21 and I really want to watch it, and I just want to see what happens with the hatch. But there is one more thing that I need to bring up, and this is about coordinates and the numbers. People are starting to throw things on the comments like punch 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42 into Google Earth and see what pops up. Well, if you put the spaces in the right place, you get a random spot in the South Pacific. But it's not on any island, and it doesn't matter. The fact is if you give me 6 numbers and I'm free to move the digits and the spaces between them a little bit, I can get you awfully close to almost anywhere on the planet with those 6 numbers. For instance, if you go 4 degrees east and 8 degrees north, you're in Nigeria. which doesn't normally mean anything except for the fact that the drug smugglers were from Nigeria and there was a Nigerian map on the plane. If you go 4 degrees east and go 15 degrees north, you're in the part of the Sahara that also appeared on that map. But you could go 84 degrees west and 42 degrees north, and all of a sudden you're in southern Canada or the northern US in the Great Lakes area. I don't know exactly, I just sort of pulled that one off the top of my head. But the fact is not every location on the planet that you could derive from the magic 6 numbers is going to be relevant. So the fact that those numbers put you somewhere in the South Pacific, well, that's nothing new. If they put me on, if they plunk you down right on a particular island, that might be interesting. But the Pacific is big. Very, very, very big. Anyway, that's my little geography nerd rant. Let's watch episode 22 of season 1 of Lost. This one is called Born to Run. Wow. That's Kate, even though we're not supposed to think it is because she's blonde, but that is absolutely Kate. I think. What is going on here? Yeah.
I'm expecting a letter.
Sure, what's your name?
Joan Hart.
What is going on? It just dropped us right in on this storyline. Oh, we're gonna learn about the plane finally?
When I come back, alive, it's gonna be insane. The helicopters will come, making us ridiculously famous. What's the matter?
She doesn't want that.
Don't you want to be famous?
Nope.
Sure, you can absolutely wait a few weeks before you launch.
Who is that?
I was just assuming you didn't want to die. We are on the cusp of monsoon season. When the monsoon season hits, the trade winds are going to shift to the south. The raft goes with the wind. Antarctica.
So when do we have to leave?
Yesterday.
Man, if only Walt hadn't burnt the first one.
Man said not a day to waste.
Supplies all set, you got food, fresh water, everything.
Hey, no offense, but I got work to do. Why the sudden interest?
Because I'm going with you.
Oh, I didn't think she wanted to leave. That's not what I was expecting. Naughty TV show. Messing with my expectations.
Raft's full. We need 4, we got 4.
Including Sawyer?
We needed the stuff he had, so he bought his way on.
He doesn't even know how to sail.
The raft's full.
How about delivery for Diane Jansen?
Right. She just came up from ICU. She's in room 208.
I still want to understand her motivation as a criminal. Was this the guy? Did we see this guy at the motel
Hey, Tom.
coming out? Whoa.
Katie. What are you doing here?
Diane's dying of cancer. I need your help.
We're almost there. Want to tell me where we're going, Saeed?
He brought you out here because I asked him to.
Oh.
I asked him not to tell you.
They're gonna see the hats for the first time. I have no idea what the reaction's gonna be.
My God. What is this thing?
Exactly. I guess it's time we talked about this.
You know anything about surviving at sea? Sailing, navigating, steering a raft?
Do you?
Doesn't matter what I know, I built it. Maybe you are the wrong guy to go on the raft.
What the hell you think you're doing?
Sorry?
Don't give me the all golly eyes. Michael just told me you were jockeying for my spot on the raft.
I know what you're doing. Just like I know why you wanted that Halliburton case so bad.
Yeah, Sawyer's known the whole time.
You were his prisoner.
Yeah.
The only chance of running's getting on that raft, ain't it?
No way in hell you're getting my spot on that raft.
I want your spot. I'll get your spot.
When we get rescued, we're gonna come back for everybody else, right?
Yeah, sure. Of course. But the thing is, it was silent. Finding it again might be hard. That's why you and me...
Dad.
Ooh.
Did someone drug his water? Kate's...
Dad! Dad!
What is going on?
I'll go get Jack. Okay, let's go.
This way. Jack!
Oh, Jack's off at the hatch. No doctors around.
You've been out here for 3 weeks digging this thing up and you never told me about it.
All due respect, Jack, but since when do I report to you? How long did you have that case full of guns before you decided the rest of us needed to know? You used your best discretion. I used mine.
Hmm? Yeah.
So how do we open it?
What? We should bury it. Maybe it was never meant to be opened from the outside.
Drinking enough water? 2, 3 bottles.
Just take it easy. Okay? You stay in the shade and try not to move too much, okay?
We have to launch that raft tomorrow. We have to.
I know.
Lay down. Just lay down, okay?
Somehow I feel like Kate is involved in getting him sick. Like she did something here.
I got Diane in for an MRI. Our appointment's not till 5 a.m., so we've got about 3 hours to kill.
Tom.
You're welcome.
So who's Diane?
Think it's still there?
What?
You know what?
What's their history?
We might not get another chance.
What is this all about? What did they bury? Is there...
Whatever's making him sick was metabolized fast. It hit him quick and it hit him hard.
So you think it was the water?
I think it was something in the water.
Kate, we already know she's drugged Jack.
Somebody did this to me?
I don't know. I'm not sure of anything yet.
Sawyer.
Hey, you don't think Kate did it, do you?
Why would Kate poison Michael?
Well, you know, the whole fugitive thing.
Oh. Oops.
Well, how am I supposed to keep straight who knows what around here?
Right?
And you didn't think the others should know about this, Jack?
Discretion, John.
See, if Charlie can get a haircut, I can get a haircut.
What's the first thing you're gonna do when we get rescued?
You know, I don't really know.
You can hang out with me in L.A. You and Turnip Head.
What are we going to name the kid?
Until you figure things out. Check this out. This is track 2. It's called Monster Eats the Pilot.
Monster Eats the Pilot.
Somebody gonna be taking his place on the raft?
I don't know.
Because, you know, Dr. Arndt said if they don't
Did you
leave
poison
tomorrow...
Michael, Kate?
Do you really think I'm capable of that?
Yep.
I don't know what you're capable of.
What are they digging up?
It's not fair, you know. You coming back?
Is this the guy she killed? Like, they were a couple once, obviously. They've certainly got some history. I'm assuming the plane's gonna be in there.
Wow.
Their own little time capsule.
Oh my God. My plane.
Yeah. Little mixtape. 15 years ago, so they're like, what,
This is Kate
13?
Austin and Tom Brennan, and
Kate Austin.
This is our dedication for our time capsule here on August 15th, 1989.
8/15/89.
It'll be totally cool when we dig it up in like 20 years.
How do you know we'll be together?
Because we'll be married and
Oof.
you'll be a mom.
I don't think so. As soon as I get my license, we should just get in a car and drive, like, you know, run away.
You always want to run away, Katie.
Yeah, and you know why.
He's married. He's got a 22-month-old. Almost 23-month-old.
What happened?
Had a little accident.
Does it hurt?
Yep.
Nope.
I heard Jack. He thinks somebody got my dad sick. And I didn't do it.
I didn't tell on you before, and I'm not going to tell on you now, and I know you would never do anything to hurt your dad. What's the matter?
Don't open it.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Don't open it, Mr. Locke. Don't open that thing.
How does Walt know about it? Oh. How does Walt know about the hatch? Can he read minds or something?
Thought you might need that, boss.
But you feeling guilty?
What?
It wasn't Sawyer. He's like
You're off the raft.
the decoy.
Come again?
You're off the raft. You're a liar and a criminal, and I'm not letting you near my boy.
Oh, I'm a criminal.
Kate's a liar and a criminal too.
Time to set things straight.
Let go
Tell
of
him
me.
who the criminal is.
Oh, leave her alone, man.
Tell him.
No.
Now, what's Kate doing with poor Joanna's ID? Could it be she'd do just about anything to get on that raft?
Oh. That's why we had to kill Joanna.
Run off with a new identity before half the reporters in the world descend on this damn island?
She don't care about nothing or nobody but herself.
So why did Katie have to run when she was a teenager? And who is this to her?
My office is right back there. I'll wait for you.
Is this her mom?
Hi, Mom. It's me, Katie. I'm so sorry for everything that I have put you through. Yeah. It's okay, Mom. It's just me. Help! Help!
Why is she so scared of her daughter?
What happened? I need your car keys.
What has she done? Man, her backstory is going to be huge and complicated. Is this where Tom dies?
I've gotta go. Get out. Get out.
No.
He's going to die. Yep, there goes Tom. Tom's dead. Tom's dead. So why did the plane end up in the safe deposit box? And she didn't take it there.
You want to tell us why you need to run so bad? You want to tell us the truth?
Yes, I was wanted and caught and being transported back. I'm going to jail, but I didn't poison you.
Man, so many people are getting ostracized here. But who poisoned Michael, if it wasn't her? Okay, so we know the sentimental meaning of the plane, but why was it in the safe deposit box, especially if she didn't take it from the crash? And that was in Iowa, and it ended up in the safe deposit box in New Mexico. I don't know. I know not every puzzle's going to get answered.
Looks determined.
Yes, he is.
You don't want him to go, do you?
No.
Is that why you tried to make him sick? Michael and Jen working together all the time. Pretty easy for them to get their water bottles mixed up.
Are you gonna tell the others?
I don't see any reason why they need to know.
Use his own discretion.
But son, he's going. I'd say goodbye.
I'm back on the raft. Set sail tomorrow.
Here to say sorry, Sawyer?
Sorry don't suit me.
No, it doesn't.
Why is it so important for you to be on that raft?
He wants to die.
Because there ain't anything on this island worth staying for.
Getting better?
Yeah. Yep, gonna be all right. We'll be sailing home before you can even...
I'm the one that burnt the raft.
Wow. Everyone's coming out with their secrets.
I didn't want to leave. And I thought I could stop it.
Everything's coming out. Not everything, but... Like in the last episode and a half, we find out Lot Club Saeed. We find out about the hatch. We find out that Walt burned the raft. Everyone finds out about Kate.
We don't have to go.
Crazy. Wow, he's just going to give up on it like that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. Walt knows he needs to get off the island now. Now that he knows about the hatch, he wants to leave. That's powerful. But how does he know about the hatch?
Jack knows. I didn't tell him it was your idea. Why should you be punished? You were only trying to help me. When I was a little girl, I believed that once I found the man I loved, I would be happy forever.
Me too.
Poor Tom. Okay. All the secrets are coming out. Like I just said, now everyone knows about Kate being the prisoner. Now everyone knows about the hatch. Now everyone knows, or a lot of people know, that Walt burned the raft. Specifically Michael. Now we know that Locke clubbed Saeed. We know now the hatch is known to more. So far we know at least Saeed and Jack know, but I can't imagine they're going to keep that quiet for long. Somehow Walt knows about it, and I feel like it was just when Locke touched him, like somehow Walt's special powers give him the ability to read minds or something, which, you know, cool. But that's enough to drive Walt to want to leave the island. He is, whatever's in the hatch, he doesn't want any part of. Even to the point of telling his dad that he burned the raft and that they still need to go. So that's huge. Sawyer blows Kate's secret, and I knew he knew right from the beginning. It just made too much sense that he was just hanging on to that bit of information for just the right moment. And yeah, she cornered him and he fought back, and he fought dirty, but it worked. It worked. So presumably we have 3 episodes left. It's all part of the finale. It's a 3-parter. I presume it has to do with this new urgency about getting the raft off the island before monsoon season hits, where the winds are still blowing north, before they turn around and send them off to Antarctica instead. So that'll be interesting. Do we spend time on the raft? Does it get destroyed again? I'm very curious to see what it'll be. But I feel like the writers are purposely blowing things up a little bit here. It's like all these secrets that we had for season 1, they're not an issue anymore. So I wonder how many of the mysteries of season 1 are going to get blown up in the next 3 episodes as well. Are we going to find out more? Like, obviously the big one. Are we going to get into the hatch? But are we going to find out more about the monster? The monster hasn't really been a plot point for half a season. Are we going to find out more about the magic power of the island? Yeah, I don't know. Will we learn what about the numbers more? I guess what I'm getting to is when season 2 rolls around, and I can't believe it's only 3 episodes away at this point, are there going to be new mysteries for us to have to wrap our heads around, or are these mysteries that we're dealing with now going to carry on well beyond season 1? I'm sure some of them will be answered, but I wonder whether they all will or not. The show just makes me think and ponder and eager to watch more. I'm having a great time with it. Thank you guys all for hanging out with me. I'm having a great time watching this show with all of you. Keep the feedback coming. Keep giving it a thumbs up. Keep sharing it, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing. It would mean a ton for the channel. I'd love to build the community, make it even larger, draw more Losties in. I know they're out there and they just haven't found us yet, but I'm really encouraged by all the feedback I get, and I want this to be a home for everyone who loves the show. So share it far and wide if you can. It would mean the world to me. I'm really looking forward to getting into the season finale, so stay tuned for that one. Until then, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.